Cinderella.
Once upon a time,
Once upon a time,
there was a kind girl named Cinderella.
there was a kind girl named Cinderella
Who lived with her wicked stepmother and stepsisters.
who lived with her wicked stepmother and stepsisters.
They made her do all the chores and treated her badly.
They made her do all the chores and treated her badly.
Despite this, Cinderella remained gentle and hopeful.
Cinderella remained gentle and hopeful.
One day, the king announced a royal ball so that his son, the prince, could find a bride. Everyone was excited. Especially Cinderella's stepsisters. However, her stepmother forbade her from going. Suddenly, her fairy godmother appeared. With a wave of her wand. She turned a pumpkin into a magnificent carriage. Mice into horses. And rags into a beautiful gown. Cinderella was able to go to the ball. But she had to leave before midnight. When the magic would end. At the ball, the prince instantly fell in love with Cinderella. They danced all night. Until the clock struck 12. And she hurried away. Losing her glass slipper. The next day, the prince searched the kingdom. For the girl whose foot fit the glass slipper. When he arrived at Cinderella's house. Her stepsisters tried to fit into the slipper. But it didn't work. When Cinderella tried it. It fit perfectly. The prince knew she was his true love. And they lived happily ever after.
The end.